I'm good, thank you. So, hi guys, my name is Christine and I will be with you for today's session. It's lovely to be here. And today we will be looking at some more E words. We have explain, exploit, explosive, exponent, and exquisite. We're getting there. We're on the EX. So let's start off with Arush, are you ready to start?
First, Rajshri.
Okay, I will start with Rashri. Rashri, we'll start off with you. If you could please introduce yourself, tell us a bit about your day, and move on to today's topic, please.
So, hello everyone. I'm Rajshri from Bihar, working with NCW and the test, and working with NCW and the test. So, my day was normal, and back on the topic. So, uh, yeah, there is a and the environment is not good in India actually. So everywhere is a flood or so many disasters problem related
Oh
to
my goodness.
they are suffering from the flood in the Assam and the different states. So just pray for them and wish for them they will survive their life in a in easy form. Okay, because government help them for everything related to their food, their logistics, and everything. But we have to also support just by our prayers only. So yeah, and yeah, back on the topic. The first word is explain. The second word is exploit. The third word is explosive. Fourth is exponent, and the fifth is the excusite. I think so.
Exquisite, exquisite.
Exquisite, yeah, exquisite, yeah. So the first word is explain. The meaning of this word is to describe anything in a subjective manner. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So the first sentence for this word is the teachers explain their topics for every student.
Okay. The teacher
And
explained the topic to every student.
to every student, yeah. So every student. And the second word is, second sentence is in any profession, the workers explain their work in a different manner as them in a Word, as a Microsoft Word, in a PowerPoint, on the even also in the Excel sheets. Okay, so there is the flow charts or everything. So everyone have their own ideas and their own thinking for explaining anything in different ways. Okay, so my when I was in my college, my teachers always providing examples of on any topics for just for the easiest easiest thing for the students, so how to learn in an easy form for any topic. So yeah, and also I just appreciate for the research work. It's also explaining anything on a in a very in a large scale or anything. Yeah. So research work is also explaining anything on any topic. And the second word is exploit. So it's a verb, and meaning of this word is to use something or to treat somebody unfairly for your own advantage. Okay, mostly exploit word is using just for the labors mostly, and all are the labors because we are working in a profession, in any profession. So mostly they exploit us actually just because of the they have their own work, and they providing so many work pressure, and pay very less. So for this the employers exploit their workers at low pay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And the second meaning of exploit is to develop something or make the best use of something. Okay. So whenever I feel low, and anything related to my emotions or anything, so I always used to create something from the paper. Okay, paper and the soil of the multani soil actually. Say, in India, it's very common for everyone. So using Fevicol and the paper mache. So I always create something different, like any shape of anything, paper pasting or anything. So it will be useful for us for keeping anything on them. So it's good for the also for your emotions, changing your emotions or feelings. So yeah. So the third word is explosive, and its adjective actually the meaning of this word is capable of exploding and therefore dangerous. Okay? So sentence of this word is hydrochloric acid is a highly explosive with rust.
Yes. So
Yeah.
hydrochloric acid is a highly explosive.
With rust.
Oh, it's highly
Iron rust. Yeah, iron rust
with
actually.
rust, with rusted iron. Okay. Apologies
Rusted
if you can
iron.
hear a bird in the background. I apologize. I don't know if you can hear a bird.
Okay, I don't know.
No,
Yeah,
I
I
have
think
the
so.
bird. I have the bird, not you. I
Okay,
apologize.
okay.
I can hear the bird.
Okay, sorry. So yeah, I'm also yeah, I don't know. So yeah, the second meaning of this word is causing strong feeling or having dangerous effects. Okay,
Mhm.
so meaning of the sentence of this word is for this word the sixth sense in any woman, in every woman. I think so. The sixth sense or in any woman also considered as an explosive behavior in a
Mhm. Yeah.
psychological term actually. So the instant reaction, anything for anything, instant reaction is also explosive behavior for
Okay.
someone.
Someone can have an explosive nature.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah. They exploit everything in front of the people. So it's not a behavior, it's a habit sometimes. It
Mhm.
becomes a habit, and it becomes a habit actually. So yeah, the fourth word is exponent. Yeah, it's a noun, and meaning of this word a person who supports an idea, a theory, etc., and persuades other that it is good. Okay, so for me, this word is for the YouTubers, the any social media platforms are leading exponent of person's skill and talents. Also, people earn from all these platforms. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And the second meaning of this word, a person who is able to perform a particular activity with skill. Okay. So any artist exponent of their skills in a different field related to their music field, related to their dance, related to their art and craft, and acting also. So everyone have their own skills and their own skills and their talent. So they use their talent in a different manner. Okay.
Very
The
good.
fifth word is exquisite. Yes,
Exquisite.
exquisite. Yeah, exquisite.
Exquisite. Quiz. Exquisite.
Exquisite.
That's it.
Yeah. So it's adjective, extremely beautiful and pleasing, meaning of this one. So after the makeup of any woman, they have an executive face for their ceremony.
So after they put makeup on, they have an exquisite look.
Yeah, executive look actually.
Okay.
Look. Yeah. And also it's not for only for the face,
It's for food.
it's for yeah, it's for food, like the garnishing of food or any decoration. If I'm talking for the interior decoration, the event management, the course event management, people always the hotel management course, in a different ways people understand their courses for related to execute
Is it?
for any yeah, for anything related to their decor, related to their living life, or anything they want to share. Yeah, like the garnishing the food, it's also a presentable in front of anyone in a five-star hotels or any big hotels out there. for their logistics.
Very good. Excellent. Well done. Okay, next we'll move on to Arush. Arush, can you please introduce yourself, tell us a bit about your day, and move on to today's topic?
Yes, ma'am. My name, just a minute, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. My name is Arush Kumar. I study in class 6F. My school name is Delhi Public School, Mega City, Kolkata. And my favorite hobbies are playing, singing, and dancing. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Arush.
Yes, ma'am.
So what
today
did you do
first
with your day today?
Yes, ma'am. So today, today first I woke up in the morning at 7 o'clock. Then I went to school. Then I came back. Then I'm joining your class now. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, so can you start with the words?
Yes, and so the first word is explain. Explain is a verb and it means make clear to someone by describing it in more detail or revealing relevant. And for this I explain. I had explained the source of food.
Okay.
Then the second word is exploit. It is a noun and a verb, and it means make full use of and derive benefit from. And for this, I will have 500 to 600 companies have sprang up to exploit this new technology.
Good.
And noun it means a bold or a daring feat. Yes, ma'am. And the sentence follows despite a series of colorful exploits.
Okay, good.
Obtained. Done. And the third word is explosive.
Explosive.
It is an adjective and a noun and an adjective. It means able or likely to shatter violently or burst apart. And for this, I have the sentence. It is a very big explosive TNT. And a noun, it means a substance which can be made to explode, especially any of those used in bombs or shells. And for this, the sentence is there is a lot of stock of explosives. Then the fourth word is exponent. Actually, exponent, like it is a math something.
Okay, yes, could be something to do with math.
I don't, and yes, it is a noun. It means a person who supports an idea or theory and tries to persuade people of its truth or benefits. And the sentence is an early exponent of the teachings of Thomas Aquinas. And it is an adjective. And so the last word, done, ma'am.
Exquisite.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you try it? Say it. Exquisite.
Exquisite. Yes, exquisite is an adjective and it means extremely beautiful and delicate. And for this, my sentence is exquisite jewel-like portraits. Done, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, good. And Khushbu?
Yes, ma'am, she is joining. Wait.
Hi,
Khushbu. Hi, Khushbu. So Khushbu, can you please introduce yourself? Tell us a bit about your day and move on to today's topic.
I am Khushbu. I live in Kolkata, West Bengal, India. I have completed my Master of Science in Botany and I'm the manager of LWT. Thank you. Today I wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning and finish my household chores. Then I make my children ready. And after that, I cook breakfast and then the children went to school, and after
Mhm.
they went to school, then I went for a market and spent all day outside, and then come back in the evening with my children, and then we take some rest, and after that at 6 o'clock we joined LWT class, and after 7:30 we joined your class. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay. So can you tell me a bit about the words, the meanings, and the sentences, please?
Yes, 5 words: explain, exploit, explosive, exponent, and equisite. First word is the explain.
Mm-hmm.
It is a verb.
Yes.
Make clear to someone by describing it in more detail or revealing relevant facts.
Mm-hmm.
And sentence of explain is, you would better go and explain to the teacher. Second word is the exploit. It is an noun
Mm-hmm.
also. In the verb, make full use of and derive benefit from a resource. And in the noun, a bold or daring feat. Many countries exploit oil under the sea. Third word is the explosive. It is an adjective, able or likely to shatter violently or burst apart. And it is a noun also, a substance which can be made to explode, especially any of those using bombs on cells. And make sentence of explosive is, the terrorists charged the bomb with an explosive substance. Fourth
Mm-hmm.
word is the exponent. It is a noun. A person who supports an idea or theory and tries to persuade people of its truth or benefits.
Yeah.
Next sentence of exponent is used an exponent of vegetarianism. Fifth word is exquisite. It is an adjective.
Exquisite. Exquisite.
Exquisite. It is an adjective. Extremely beautiful and delicate. It is a noun also. A man who is affectedly concerned with his clothes and appearance. And make sentence of exquisite is, the Indians brought in exquisite beadwork to sell. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, so let's pick on some words and have a bit of a discussion as we've got some time left. So Rashri, we'll start with you and then Kushbu can join. I'd like you to tell me a bit about exploit. If I take exploitation, you were mentioning that it's become very common to that you are exploited. What's become common? What are the stories that are going on in India at the moment?
See, exploitation is like exploit is also considered as like exploitation. So in India, it's very common, and I think so. Common in not in India especially, it's common in the whole country. So those who are the higher income group, they belongs to higher income group, always suppress the lower income group and the middle income group. So it's a very common for everyone, and they're suppressing the people for their work and also for so many things. So I think so the marriage, okay, in India, and I think so another country, I don't know the marriage purpose or anything, but in India, it's a marriage is only for the having their child, their heritage, hereditary for their flow in a flow generation to generation. So there is, yeah, it's very common in India. So exploitation in also I sometimes I feel in family also, because in India the every family they always see like if you are a daughter-in-law in any family, so you have so many responsibilities to playing in a different roles for especially for the daughter, especially for the wife as a serving in front of family, your whole family, the food or anything. So after the marriage or like anything. So people always dependent on them. So I think so exploitation is not for it's not for the only on the considered as a money. It's also for your human rights. If someone exploit your human rights, your basic rights, it is also considered as a exploiting the humans actually. So it's not good for us, not for me, it's for every woman or for any woman. Okay, so I'm always very much curious for the all the things because people behaving not in a good manner. So yeah, it's a very much tension for me sometimes. And also if I'm talking for the exploitation, so um, mostly I'm talking for the sexual harassment, so also exploiting the men and the women both, not for particular one. Even I'm talking for the transgender, so no one is safe in India or either out of India. So it's exploitation is everywhere in any manner. So if the people exploit anyone, then the karma always in their back. So just we have to think for the karma also. Yeah.
Okay, very good. And Khushbu, what are your thoughts and opinions on this?
Yes, exploit is the meaning like the way that helps you unfairly. They were accused of exploiting or exploit is doing here work. Migrant workers also doing works and his or her exploitation or exploit in India about workers also, or exploitation meaning we can say that kids are doing exploitation because under the age of 14 they are working outside and they are working also at home as a worker or as a maid, like servant. Boys and girls are doing household chores uh, at home or take money. It's also exploitation of children in India. All
Child
the
labor.
yeah, child labor. The meaning of exploitation is here also. Or you can say that workers are doing work and they cannot take all the money on the time or not take the full money actually, who are migrant workers who are going under the rock and doing rock works or going under the earth or maybe
Construction,
diamond
mines,
worker or
construction.
construction. Yeah,
Yeah.
they are exploitation of that also because they are under the construction. There is a lot of scenes creating every day due to electricity, due to rainy weather. So exploitation of workers here in India. Thank you.
I think so. Yeah, I just share one more thing with Khushbu. Like I totally agree with her. Actually, there is a in India, there is a work act related to equal pay for equal work. Okay, and in India there is a implementation of this act. It's not considered as in a proper manner. So when I was in my office, so um, for the wages for the women is something different and wages for the men is something different. So that time I thought for this and I talked with every the women who are working with us. So that time in government job actually, so the posts are the same but they both are working same, work same, but they have the equal pay for equal work. They never implement, never implement
Never
because
got implemented.
yeah, implemented
Yeah,
on
this
them
is correct.
actually.
Yes.
Yeah, implemented on them. It's also
Women
for
have
the like she share na,
have
like the labors or the everyone.
rights.
So
Yes.
yeah, they also behave like na you are a woman, so you don't have their rights for doing work in a field or doing work in any area, as a you are as an educated person or you're an uneducated person. So
Women
yeah,
are not safe here in India, or girls are also not safe here.
yeah. So
So it is also an
exploitation in every
exploitation of
manner.
girls
Yeah.
and women.
they just are living with their husband and doing work with the same, and also sometimes they are pregnant and they are doing all the things with same as like their husband. And sometimes I saw in a construction site, so the woman was pregnant and she had a single one more child, means she
Yes,
had one
doing
child and
labor. Yeah,
one
doing labor or
pregnant. Yeah,
taking the
yeah, yeah, all the rocks, all the bricks
from the
bricks
head.
on her, on
Bricks,
her head.
kept bricks from
And
the head.
yeah, and the husband was sleeping, and just he was resting for the 1 hour, and on the behalf of on her husband, she was doing all the things.
Wow.
So I thought that is not good. When I was in NSS camp, that's why I am sharing with you. So I saw all the things, and that time, every time, not this time or not that time, every time I always feel for their human rights of every person of their human rights. They
And
no one consider for their human rights, because they don't have their thinking level for their rights or anything. Yeah,
so she wasn't even getting paid for this work.
yeah, she
Yes,
was
paid.
paid for all the
Being
things,
paid.
but he was resting because he is a man, that's why he was resting, and you are a woman, that's why you have to work for both person, for the men also, for the women also. So that all the discrimination between the man and the woman. So
So what's happening? Is anything happening? Like, are people standing up?
never.
No, that
No.
one poor people. So that one is doing work and take money, and he or she can feed two children or
Oh my goodness.
yeah,
For their
study.
family, whole family.
Yeah, medical, everything is doing that lady is doing.
In,
My
in, in
goodness.
India,
One
in India,
one
every
lady, one alone lady, and she has 4 or 5 children
survive, yeah, survive their family by alone. Survive
alone.
their
Oh
family
my
by
goodness.
And
alone.
labor, yeah, doing labor work all the day, like 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. in the evening. She is doing work.
And also cook the food. Also, they keeping
Cook
their
the food
child
near
with,
the
yeah,
footpath, and she is cooking, eating, and they're living near the footpath,
washing the
washing the clothes.
utensils, the
Yeah,
clothes, everything.
without shelter, they are living on the road. They are living on the footpath. No clothes to
Streets.
wear, no food to eat. Only every day they are doing work, laboring, and taking money, and she can survive with children or husband.
Oh wow. Wow. Um, okay. Let's just now go to another word that's quite shocking. Let's go to another word. I just want you to give me one example, because as we're down to the last minute. So, Khushbu, I'd like you to give me what is exquisite to you. What do you see as being exquisite? And then Rashri, what do you see as being exquisite? So Khushbu, what's exquisite to you?
Yeah, exquisite mean for me it's beautiful or ingenious, elaborate, or
Okay.
yeah, very beautiful and delicate.
And what does it make you think of? Flowers? Does it make you think of cake? What does it make you think of?
I think making flower very beautiful and delicate.
Okay, good. And Rashri, what does the word exquisite make you think of?
Yeah. For me, it's for anything related to feels happy for me, the pleasant things, okay, related to the art, related to the music, any piece of the music. So instrumental music also. So instruments also execute. So for me, like
Exquisite.
anytime, yeah. For
Okay.
any time, just for the relaxing mood, for, yeah, I always want to hear the things, because the peace, the meditation or anything. So whenever I feel low, so I used to do all the things. And also the garnishing of the food, because we don't know the the taste of the food.
Mhm.
So it's after the garnishing of any food. So it is a very pleasant moment for us, for
Very
eating,
good.
wants to eat anything. Yeah, wants to eat anything.
Excellent. Well done, guys. Thank you very much for joining this evening. It's been lovely having you here. And I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Have a good evening, guys. Bye.